We have Mr. Vijay Khunger, Managing Director, Commercial Refrigeration from Carrier India, who will be making a presentation on future trends in commercial refrigeration. Yes, Mr. Vinay.
Okay, just after the tea, so all of you are fresh. Good afternoon and welcome to the Global Logistics Conclave. Before I start, let me just discuss with you some facts and figures. My colleague Pankaj briefly touched upon the point on the wastage, on the opportunities we have, but all of us are proud to be Indians. That is the main key of it. All of us are proud to be Indians. Why? Because India is a country which has number of opportunities. Pankaj also touched upon India country, if you look at, is number 2 producer of fruits and vegetables. The opportunities are definitely there. We speak about Australia, we speak about Switzerland, we speak about Netherlands, milk. We think that milk, these countries produce a lot. However, India is the largest producer in milk. I don't know whether all of you know about it or not. Because these countries, they convert the milk into chocolates, they convert the milk into cheese. That is why we always talk about, whenever we talk about milk, we always talk about these countries. We don't talk about India. But India is the largest producer of milk. Look at the opportunities. Number 1 producer of milk, number 1 producer of some of the fruits and vegetables, number 2 overall in the production of fruits and vegetables. That is India. So lots of opportunities. Look at India map. Each state, if you look at, is rich in fruits and vegetables. I mean, all of you would belong to different states in India, but however, as far as India is concerned, if you look at the states, you will find mango, you will find apple, you will find oranges, you will find quinoa, you will find all fruits and vegetables, and all these states in India are rich in fruits and vegetables. That is the opportunity. However, 40% of food is wasted. The population, 1.25 billion in India. If we are producing, we are number 2, but however, the wastage is 40%. That means the impact of this, 10% of the people don't get food. They sleep hungry in the night. The balance 90% also, the food which all of us eat, is that the right quality food? We don't know. Big question mark. We don't know whether that is the right quality food or not. Have you seen papaya? We all eat papaya. The different colors of papaya. We eat banana. Is it properly ripened? We don't know. So that is the quality of food which we eat. The other impacts, CO2 emission, economy loss, and how it is wasted. Right from the farm to the retail outlet, 63% of the wastage happens. 37% happens between the retail and the folk. That is how the wastage happens. So what is the solution for all this? If there are opportunities, there are losses also. So what is the solution? The solution is that we need to have effective cold chain. Effective cold chain, right from farm to the folk. Indian government today is focusing heavily on developing the cold chain in India. And the clear benefits, 5 benefits. To reduce the wastage. 2, food for all. 3, good quality food for all. 4, we can export so that the Indian economy grows. And 5, the farmer income grows. So the clear 5 benefits which Indian government has taken out of this. And they are heavily investing on the cold chain. You would have recently read 10 days back, 10-15 days back, 101 integrated cold chain projects have been approved by Ministry of Food Processing, Government of India. That means they are going to add 2.9 lakh metric tons cold storage into India. That means the quality of food is going to improve. Also, they are looking at the FDI for the retail market. So overall, when Indian government is focusing heavily on this, all of us, it becomes our moral duty to look at the new trends, to look at the future trends which are required to improve the cold chain. We have been discussing about different ways, different methods of transporting. We will also now discuss on the new trends which are coming up into the commercial refrigeration business. That means the storage part of it. Earlier times, 10, 15 years back, the customers, consumers were only concerned about the first cost. Is that the situation today? No. The situation has changed. The situation today is they are looking at life cycle cost, overall life cycle cost. That means capex, opex, maintenance, everything. So they are looking at overall life cycle cost. They are looking at sustainability. Today, everyone has become knowledgeable. Everyone wants green refrigerant. So sustainability is the key thing. Earlier times, the people were purchasing the equipments from someone, getting it executed from someone. Now they are looking for people who can provide the solutions. Overall solution to the customer. Ease of installation and operation. And last of all, automation. 2 minutes back, I was discussing with someone out of this group about the automation. Automation is the key right now. Like Government of India is doing many things, similarly UTC, Carrier is a part of UTC. UTC also, our R&D engineers, our sales and distribution sales team members are focusing on the new trends, are changing the products which we have and also changing how we sell in the market or how we provide a solution to the customers. So first of all, if you look at the improvements which we have done in the products which have been done by our R&D and they are committed to it, we have come out with new products, new satellite racks which can operate for medium temperature also and low temperature also. So you can lower down the first cost. Overall maintenance, overall running cost can be reduced. So that means in a rack system you will have compressors which will operate for low temperature also and medium temperature also. So the first cost reduces. In place of those heaters earlier which were used, now hot gas defrost systems are used for better efficiency. The energy efficient components, the motors or maybe the LEDs or maybe the VFD systems, now the variable fixed drive systems, variable frequency drive systems have also come. So it is not only the fixed systems, fixed speed systems, it is also the inverter. So the efficiency is also key. So we are working on the efficiency parameters to reduce the overall consumption. Sustainability. Refrigerants, we are using the HFCs today. However, Europe market or China market are moving towards the natural refrigerants such as CO2. So Europe, if you look at, Carrier has developed CO2 refrigerant for all their rack systems and the market is moving towards the natural refrigerants now. In place of HFC, the market is moving towards the natural refrigerants. As far as the designs are also concerned, because we provide solution to the customers, so we give them the design parameters also. So when we design the systems, earlier times, the designing was that whenever for a cold storage, let us say there is a medium temperature requirement or a low temperature requirement, so the people used to install one rack system for low temperature and one separately for the medium temperature. The cost used to go up, the overall efficiency was a big issue. Now we are designing the system in such a way to reduce the first cost, to improve the efficiency. So we are designing in such a way that if you have one LT rack system, 40% of can be transferred into the medium temperature, up to 40%. So let us say in a building itself, if the requirement is up to 40% of medium temperature, that storage can also be taken care of. So for multi-commodity storage requirement, only one rack is good enough. So that is how we are designing the systems and providing solutions to the customers. Water-cooled condensers for specific applications such as potato or others, where the efficiency is the key. So we are also using the water-cooled condensers also. Automation, like I said, building management systems. You can manage one store, you can manage number of stores with the building management system through your mobile also, through your laptops also. Whether it is an alarm or it is monitoring of the recording or monitoring of the key parameters, so all that can be managed now. Earlier times, cold storage, no one was even worried about the temperatures inside or the pressures or anything. Now today everyone wants everything on their mobile systems. So digital. So we have become digital also. So automation now has become very important. We provide complete solution to the customer. So we are not only the manufacturers, we provide the complete solution. We have in-house design team in Carrier Refrigeration. So it is the equipment manufacturing, it is also the design, so we provide the complete solution to the consumers. When government is doing, they are aggressively working on improving the cold chain. So it is our moral duty also, all of us, to work together with the new trends and improve the overall cold chain so that the losses, the wastage of food is avoided. It is not only the economy, it is not only the farmers' income which is growing, it is also the food quality which we eat. And for our children or for the future of India, we need to be very careful. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Vinay. Thank you for finishing well within the time. Now we are moving to another interesting panel discussion from metric tons to pallets, moving from cold storage to cold chain, the way forward. As you know that we are moving from a cold storage to a cold chain infrastructure, which is more on a logistics based total integrated solution, whether it is in a multimodal logistics or in a road logistics. The alignment of the solutions completely should be in an uniform way. So we are still lagging behind in certain technologies developments. To discuss this, I invite Mr. S.D. Saravana Gohan, who was earlier with Reliance and who was with the McDonald's, and he has gotten a very experience on the perishable cargo movement. And I welcome Mr. Saravana. Please. Yeah, please. And you can call.
Sure. Good afternoon, and thanks, Mr. Kumar and Mohit. Thanks for this opportunity. We have four eminent panelists to participate this session. I would like to invite Mr. Vikas Upadhyay, Mr. Ghanshyam Singh, Mr. Samir Verma, and Mr. Shiva Prakash. Yeah, please. Yeah, before we get into the discussion, let me share some points what I have observed in this industry, and so what is the current status. Thanks for the introduction. Yes, I'm one of the founding member of McDonald's in India supply chain. Again, Reliance Food Retail. I served 10 years each in these two companies. So 20 years in both the food QSR industry and food retail industry. It is exactly a couple of decades ago when I started building cold chain as part of McDonald's India supply chain. In 95, 96. We as a group noticed we had only 500 reefer trucks available in entire India. That too primarily to move ice cream, so during mid-90s. And there wasn't any global standard distribution centers. And almost all storages, cold storages were for potato storages. And the concept of retail frozen food was limited, and that too only ice cream and frozen green peas. That time, Indian grown apples. I used to live in Delhi and from south of India. Even though I studied agriculture, actually I visited the apple fields first time that time and seen enough apples were coming out of, Kinnoor, Simla, and Kashmir. And Kinnoor apple is one of the best apple in the world. We wouldn't be knowing, many of us wouldn't be knowing, but that's one of the best apple. Those apples, get harvested, approximately 1.5 million metric tons, and none of them get, pre-cooled or sorted, graded. It's been just shipped as it is to the market consumption centers, and within 3 to 4 months of harvest season, everything gets consumed. It means there wasn't any cold chain for Indian grown apples. And at that time, we didn't have any imported apples as well coming to India. So apple supply chain gets over within maximum 6 months' time. So, and there wasn't any field level cold chain for fresh produce. And anything which we used to move in reefer truck, there wasn't any temperature monitoring. That time, the cold chain industry was valued at just below 1 billion US dollars. A couple of decades later, exactly in 2016 now, we have free